Deep in the heart of the Congo Basin, a village named Lemba thrived, surrounded by ancient trees whose roots coiled like the stories of old. The air was thick with the scent of earth and rain, and the rivers hummed melodies of forgotten times. Lemba was a place of tradition and mystique, where every child learned the tales of heroes and villains, and every adult carried the weight of ancestral wisdom. But among them lived one who was an enigma, a young woman named Nzinga. Her beauty was as striking as the rising sun, her skin dark and radiant like polished ebony. She was known for her silence, her wisdom, and her mysterious ways. Nzinga had appeared in Lemba one stormy night, drenched but unbroken, clutching a golden staff, intricately carved with symbols no one recognized. The villagers had taken her in, offering her shelter and food. But Nzinga remained a puzzle. She rarely spoke of her past, and when she did, her words were shrouded in riddles. If only they knew her true identity, whispered the village elders among themselves. They would never dare treat her as one of their own. The village griot, an aged man named Kanyama, often spoke of a prophecy passed down for generations. When the golden staff returns to the Congo, the one who wields it shall either bring salvation or doom. Most dismissed it as an old tale meant to frighten children, but Kanyama believed. He had seen the staff Nzinga carried and knew it matched the descriptions in the ancient songs. Yet he dared not confront her, for fear of what her arrival might mean. Nzinga worked hard in the village, helping with harvests and caring for the sick. The people loved her for her kindness, though they could not shake the sense that she was different. When she walked through the forest, animals seemed to follow her. When she sang, the winds carried her voice far beyond the trees. Unbeknownst to the villagers, Nzinga was no ordinary woman. She was the last surviving member of the Amani, an ancient lineage tasked with guarding the balance between the spiritual and mortal realms. The golden staff she carried was not merely a relic, but a key to unimaginable power. One fateful day, a group of foreign warriors arrived in Lemba, led by a man named Moji. Clad in armor that gleamed like fire under the sun, Moji and his men sought the golden staff. "We come in peace," Moji proclaimed, though his eyes betrayed his greed. "We have heard tales of a relic that can bring prosperity to the land. We wish only to see it." The villagers denied knowledge of such an artifact. But Moji was not fooled. His men began to search the village, overturning huts and terrifying the people. Nzinga watched from the shadows, her heart pounding. If only they knew her true identity, she thought, clutching the staff tightly, they would never dare cross me. When Moji's men approached Nzinga's hut, she stepped forward, her voice calm but firm. "Leave this place," she said, her eyes glowing faintly. "You do not know what you seek." Moji laughed, unimpressed. "A girl with a staff thinks she can command warriors? Hand it over, or your village will pay the price." Nzinga raised the staff, and the earth beneath them trembled. The villagers gasped as roots erupted from the ground, wrapping around Moji's men like serpents. The skies darkened, and a powerful wind howled through the village. "You do not know who I am," Nzinga declared, her voice echoing with otherworldly power. "I am the guardian of the realms, the keeper of balance. You seek to steal what you cannot comprehend. Leave now or face the wrath of the spirits." Moji and his men fled in terror, their bravado shattered. After the intruders were gone, the villagers gathered around Nzinga, their faces a mixture of awe and fear. "Why did you hide this from us?" Kanyama asked, his voice trembling. "I did not wish to burden you with my destiny," Nzinga replied, "but the time has come for me to fulfill my purpose. The balance between our world and the spirit realm is fragile, and there are those who would exploit it for their gain. I must protect this land, but I cannot do it alone. The villagers pledged their loyalty to Nzinga, recognizing her as more than a mysterious stranger. She was their protector, their link to a greater world. Together, they prepared for the challenges ahead, knowing that Nzinga's true identity was both a blessing and a responsibility. Would you like me to expand on specific parts of this story or continue with its progression?